check. Welcome. This is DJ Rain, your host of the Humpday podcast. It's not a TV show. I was calling it a TV show for a minute, but this ain't no TV. It's not no network. I wish we ain't got it like that though. But we're still plugging along though, meeting people and trying to get to know, especially the artists of Alabama, because like I'm a transplant from Mississippi, so I fucked with a lot of artists from Mississippi and wanted to continue that over here. And so we're going to Guitar Center on Mondays and Tuesdays kind of have afforded me to meet this young man that you see on the video screen right now, Jared Hill. He's a country singer from Alabama. Jared, what's up, brother?
Not much, man. Glad to be here. I'm glad you had me out here.
No doubt. So, hold on. There we go. All right.
You up just a little bit?
Turn you up a little bit?
No, you too.
Me?
Yeah.
All right. Right there?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Check.
Okay. All right, cool. So, I want to talk about, especially the song America that you let me listen to at the store. But before we get into all that, we kind of want to know who you are, where you come from, where it all started at.
All right, cool. Man, I've always had a love for music, and, my mom and them sang back a long time ago when it was hard to make albums. They had like a three-piece gospel album or something. But I'm from Hueytown, Alabama originally. And about probably 8 or 9 years ago, I started playing, went down there to do a sit in and listen to people auditioning for a band. And then, hell, I jumped up there and started singing, and then it just took off from there. They was like, hell, we ain't auditioning no more. So,
all right, but people don't usually just pop up and just do that. Like there was something that happened. Like what led up to that for you to take that step?
Man, my mom used to write lyrics down for me when I was 8 years old, and I'd sing along. It's like back in cassette days where you go back, rewind it, writing stuff down, and just always. Music was always in my family,
Right.
There was always something like that going on. And actually, the truth, I started playing. I started going out and doing karaoke, going into bars younger than I was supposed to, and doing karaoke, and found out, hell, I could sing a little bit. And I ended up learning how to play guitar in rehab. I went to a drug rehab facility, learned how to play. They put me in a room with a guy that was a badass songwriter, Dale Reeves. He's dead now, but he was he was awesome, and he taught me a lot in them few months that I was there. And then I kind of picked it up, put it down a little bit, because life wasn't that damn easy afterwards,
right.
Yeah. But I kept on messing with it, and then when I got in that, cover band, a guy down the street, he had a little garage. He played drums or whatever in a band, and I got to going down there playing with him.
That's the cover band?
Oh, well, that was the actually first guy that I started, that I was kind of real nervous about playing in front of anybody.
So what was your, after you get through with that, I want to know what your first stage experience was like.
Well, first stage experience was with that guy, Bobby Tanner, and he talked me into coming out there and playing by a pool party, and it was rough starting, but I thought I had a voice to do it.
Right.
It takes a long time to build that.
Yeah.
And
so were you nervous that first time?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
Damn. Big time, but damn, I ended up. Hell, I still get nervous.
See, I think that we have this image of our head of what you see on TV where people are throwing tomatoes at you saying you suck, right? But it usually doesn't go down like that. Especially if you have a rough night. A lot of times, especially if you're good, a lot of people don't even know.
Man, they don't, but I do. But
yeah,
I try to think that in my head. And my wife, she always tells me, they didn't hear that, I didn't hear that, whatever, but hell, I'll go through there after every damn thing
Yeah.
and critique it. But yeah, it's crazy, man.
So
I
does
mean,
anybody else in your family do music?
I mean, my mom, she sings, and my aunt, she was a piano player, and they had some awesome harmony,
Yeah.
together. It was that family harmony
Right.
kind of. My vocals are kind of more edgy and rough.
Right.
That's the way theirs were.
Yeah.
And it's cool. Mainly in churches where they sing all the time, but they were, all the time doing that. But they did do an album way back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So what does your mom think about you and music?
Oh man, she loves it. I
Yes.
mean, here's a crazy thing. I'm 41, about to be 42 years old, and I quit my job about, I'll say 3 years ago, because I knew, I done gotten a better cover band, more just getting better and better as you go along and meet people.
Right.
So we formed our own band, me and a guy named Michael Hughes and a couple other guys. He's a bad guitar player. And we formed our own band, and I figured I could take it a little bit to the next level, and ended up co-writing a song with a guy from Mississippi, of all
wow.
places, down there on the Delta in Mississippi, with a guy named Billy Sell. And we
Man,
never even met. We still hadn't met to this day.
Man, the Delta got some artists.
Oh, yeah.
They got a lot of history on that show.
Oh, yeah, they do. So we wrote this song called Right All My Wrongs, and that kind of like changed everything. I mean, it wasn't no hit or nothing like that, but a guy, TJ Hernandez, ended up cutting it too. He cut it out in Illinois. But that right there, it got 20,000 views on my Facebook page in 3 weeks. That
Nice.
song did. And it just went from covers to changing everything,
Yeah.
So I figured, hell, I might could do this. And I always loved George Strait, Hank Williams Jr. That was some big influences for me. And then Wayne Mills, which was from Arab, Alabama. I started going down and watching him in Tuscaloosa, playing live, raising hell.
Yeah.
And I was like,
So-
damn, I want to do this.
So what would you say like best describes like I guess your style of country?
Well, probably I like more of the alternative country. I don't like pop country. I'm sorry. I just don't like it. Damn, radio stuff. I like a few of them guys, Eric Church and John Party and stuff, more traditional sounding, which Eric Church is getting away from it, which I like that stuff, that crazy stuff they throw in there.
Right.
But I'll always like 90s rock, too. When
Yeah.
I'm playing a show, I'll cover some 90s rock sometime, whatever. But my style is probably in the middle of, like maybe an alternative country sound, but it's, I don't know, maybe it's more towards a regular country sound.
Right. It's just country.
Yeah, my voice, it's hard to,
So what? So
my
like,
accent.
what do you sing about?
Man, I like writing songs about missing and heartbreak and stuff like that, but I've met, some people. That's what I was going to get at. I quit my job and said, hell with it. I'm fixing to do it. My wife said I don't have no regrets. So I was miserable. I was a welder and fitter for 20 years, run some shops, stuff like that. And I finally broke it off and
Right.
done it.
Yeah.
And that was like 2 or 3 years ago. I met a guy in Nashville, a producer named Michael Flanders, through another guy that he's out in Texas now. I met him. He saw a video or something and said, come down here and let's try to write a song or whatever. So I went down there like the next week, and Flanders is an awesome producer. He's from Australia originally. And we wrote a song called Darkest Days, and it's still not released because it's just other stuff, come along.
Right.
And
What's
but that
What's that about?
that right there, we wrote a whole album. Darkest Days, it's about depression, anxiety, and PTSD. I went through a bunch of anxiety stuff, used to take medication and all that shit. Thought
Yeah.
I'd never get off of it.
It's
But
the devil.
oh yeah,
Man, I've been.
it sucks. You can't
Yeah.
never find the right damn concoction. And hell, I'm not gonna say that I won't take the shit again later on one day.
Well, like there was a study that came out that basically proved like Xanax does not help you with anxiety.
Oh yeah.
Right.
No, I wasn't taking that. I was taking more like, you know, what do you call them? Damn. I'm pretty much a dictionary on all them damn things. I've read so much about them. No, it's more like you know, depression medicine. You know, damn, I'm trying to think of the name of it. You know, like
Prozac.
Lexapro and shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Enhancers for
Like serotonin enhancers.
serotonin enhancers.
Yeah.
And I mean, hell, I've done a lot of crazy shit, and they say that you deplete your endorphins and all.
Yeah.
And that was what was causing some of that, but I don't know what caused it, but it made me physically sick.
Right.
We ended up, man, me and him hit it off. We got to talking. I was nervous, never recorded in the studio, and I'm up there with a guy that's worked with damn countless artists, from Australia, Nashville. I mean, some pretty good names.
Right.
But he made me feel comfortable as hell. He was going through some stuff at the same time, like making him crazy.
Right.
So we ended up doing that damn song.
Yeah.
And
that's cool.
It turned out badass, but we still never put it out. I've never released it. I got it though, and
Yeah.
I'm thinking about putting it out on an EP with 6 or 8 more. I got a bunch of stuff that I hadn't released.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'd like to hear that.
It's a pretty deep song, and
So
it's crazy how that stuff works.
Yeah.
Then after we done that, man, me and Mike kind of took off and started writing, and he had another guy that in Denver, Colorado, Dave Schumacher. He's a songwriter / producer / investor. So first they wanted me to sing some demos, and then he's like, hell, we're just going to push him to do this, So we started doing all the songs, writing songs, for me on there.
Hey, let me ask you this real
Mm-hmm.
quick. And my timeline might be off, but how integral do you think music is to recovery for you?
I mean, I feel like it could be sometimes in a good way and sometimes in a bad.
Yeah.
Sometimes it make you want to do right and, recover
Right.
when you have it and have nothing else that can do that for you. And then other times make you go back off the deep end. You know what I'm saying? Just depends on what you listen to.
Like being in front of a lot of people, that enjoy what you're doing, for me, like, just took my mind off of anything else I ever wanted to think about, at least for that time period.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I mean?
It'll black it out, for sure.
Yeah. So finish telling me about the album.
Oh, hey, but on that, it'd go back to me. My anxiety and stuff was so bad at a time that I couldn't think about nothing else because it was even performing, sometimes I get sick before shows, whatever. But hell, preparing, and doing your work, that's what get you over that stuff.
Right.
But the album, we ended up writing, let's see, we ended up putting 10 songs on that album. It's called Love and Family. It's on Spotify. We got a video for a buddy of mine, Michael McGregor, that shot that America video. He's helped me out a whole lot. He lives in Nashville. He shot the video for that. He also recorded an album, same producer that I used, that was real good. But it's a 10-song album, and right when we released it is when damn COVID hit last year.
Oh, wow.
So,
There's a lot of shit that was about to go down when COVID hit. Like, we were supposed to go to South Korea, all expense paid trip.
Damn.
Through Tanya's work. Yeah, like.
Man, it messed a lot of stuff up, but man, I'm glad it's coming back. You can see now it's coming back full blast. I hope it does.
Yeah. So will this be your first album that you put out?
That was my first album, the Love and Family album. I actually wrote that song, kind of crazy story. Dave, he's always coming up with these ideas, you know, the guy in Denver. He comes up with these ideas, and we go back and look at them and go through them and rewrite. He had a song that he thought, because I was from Alabama, we stood down here in damn fucking overalls with a damn piece of straw in our mouth, you know, like country hicks from hell, which we are. But I'm come down there a little bit late one day, and he says, man, we wrote a damn good song for you. I hate you was late. And I got down there, and Flanders, he's like, here's what I was thinking about. Because sometimes he'd come up with a riff, sometimes he wouldn't. And he's like, here's what I was thinking about. They were going to a meeting for me at CDX in Nashville. And he said, here, just sit down there and play with it for a while. We'll be back in an hour or so. So, hell, I was like, shit wasn't working out. And the damn song was definitely not what he thought about me, what he thought I was. So I took it and I wrote that, wrote the chorus in about 10 minutes and then changed the whole damn song around the way we wrote it. And I told him, when they come back, I said, I don't know. I said, I couldn't do shit with that. I said, y'all might not like this. I'll play it for you. And I knew then, I was like, damn, I could write some damn material, you know.
Right, yeah.
That's when I first found out. I was like, hell, I might can write something. And I played it for him, and damn, as soon as I did, start snatching phones out and shit, recording.
Nice.
And we laid it down right then, and then Michael went back and put all the stuff on it, you know. And turned out to be a good song. It's got some of my hometown stuff in it. I put one of my roads in it, you know, hometown, where I'm coming off over into Bessemer into Hueytown, coming off the interstate. And a lot of people around that area, they damn, you know, they always raise hell when I'm singing that part.
Yeah.
They love that, you know. And I do too.
What was your first song that you wrote and put out, or that you put out?
First song that I put out was we released a song called Heartbreaker, and we released that as a single, and it done pretty good. Ben, which is Michael Flanders' son, he done a lot of producing on that, and he plays lead guitar for Scott Stapp, you know, Creed and them. He's a pretty badass artist, you know, but he likes a little hip hop and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like against that old pop beat.
You're right.
But he put that shit on there, but I'm used to it now, you know,
Right.
because it did good.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest, you know. That's the only way that's the only way I can be. But it turned out pretty good. But I'll play that song for you if you want me to.
Yeah,
that
definitely.
Heartbreaker. That was my first release. It was a single. See, last year.
Uh-huh.
I can't. It was probably.
Oh, whoa. Hold on. Yeah, sorry.
That's why I took that off. I thought something happened.
Yeah, no, okay, go ahead. Sorry. That was my bad. I didn't have. I was checking shit. I was like, oh shit, there's no fucking levels.
Damn it,
my
man.
bad. All right,
That's
here
all
we go.
right.
No, you're good.
Nothing ever goes to plan when you go live, does it?
No, it's all good.
All right.
We're just having fun.
radio. Been in a line cut like a knife. Seems there's no other place to go. When you're down and confused, nothing seems to be going right. Just a recipe for being you. Lay in bed all alone at night. When the night comes to an end, since you never meant to hurt you. When the radio became my friend, all they then came through. Crying loud, and I'm here for the taking. Come on and look, heartbreaker. Need help from the maker. Hey girl, I want you to know, deep inside me, our love is gone and it's time for me to show you. Take a look in my eyes and you'll know feelings are worn through. No more song about living and dying, from me to you. When the night comes to an end, since she never meant to hurt you. When the radio became my friend, all they then came through. Crying loud, yeah, I'm here for the taking. Come on and look, heartbreaker. Need help from the maker. Need help when the night comes to an end. Since you never meant to hurt you. When the radio became my friend, all they then came through. Crying loud, and I'm here for the taking. Come on and look, heartbreaker. Need help from the maker. Yeah, help from the maker. That's Heartbreaker. Thank you, thank you.
You got a it's like a mix between alternative rocker country
Oh
type
yeah.
mixture type sound to it. To you. Heartbreak. So what's the Heartbreaker about? About who's the Heartbreaker?
Man, actually, that song, that was one of Dave's ideas, and we went back through and did a rewrite on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just went back to rewriting. Sometimes you do that. You know, it ain't a song that I just, thought up of myself or whatever. It'll be something somebody has an idea on,
Right.
and just go to writing on it.
Yeah.
Putting them. I try to always pull from something that I can feel,
Right.
or something like that, and that's how we come up with that.
So what would be what's the ultimate goal that you're trying to achieve?
Man, I don't know. Sometimes it's kind of like that. When you ask for something, watch out, you might get it.
Right.
You don't know if you can handle that
Right.
that part of it, but I hope to. I mean, I feel like I'm growing as an artist. I know I'm growing as a songwriter.
So do you want to like blow up, or do you want to get a contract and blow up?
I mean,
Like in the country scene, like is the ultimate goal the contract, like in Nashville, or is it changed?
I don't think it is. I mean, I don't think
Right.
it's a contract now, because for what I hear, stuff's changed so much. They hardly just take artists and just, hey,
Right.
you come in and play 3 songs, we're going to sign you if we like it.
Right.
It don't work like that no more.
Well, I know that there's like some of these independent hip hop artists.
Oh.
There's one. She goes by Snow the Product. She's a Mexican artist. She's doing over $1 million a year, and they do she does all her own videos, all on it's all in house.
Oh,
And she
yeah.
don't share that money with nobody, and still doing over $1 million a year.
Oh, yeah. Man, I know a bunch of them doing that.
That's comfortable.
Oh hell
to
yeah.
get to and get to do something that you love to do.
I
You
guess
know,
that's the way I feel. I mean, I'd rather do it on my own terms and work with good people and come up with some good songs
right.
than be stuck to a label that's one of them big time labels. Just you know,
I feel like you can sell your soul so fast these days.
oh God, man.
You know, in a literal and metaphorical sense, really.
Oh, you can.
You know, and it's just like I don't know. There's just something so appealing about to me about just doing all that shit yourself, making you a cool $1 million and being happy. I mean, if you're smart, you can turn that $1 million into 5 and 10 and 15 yourself.
Oh yeah.
You know.
It's like what's his name? He does it on his own. He's a rap country artist.
Upchurch.
Yeah. So I was talking to my buddy Michael McGregor. We was talking about it the other night. When do you need help doing this shit?
Right.
And start paying all these people.
Right.
He's like, man, until you get 400,000 or 500,000 followers, do that shit yourself. And he does it.
Yeah.
I mean, and it pays off. You know.
I mean, and he's like, he just keeps he just keeps it busy.
Oh
right?
yeah.
I mean, this motherfucker will sit on the couch and talk about, be bitching about somebody at the damn fast food joint that got his fucking order wrong, or a cop pulled him over in the drive-thru.
Oh yeah.
I
follow him on TikTok, and I love watching that crazy shit.
Did you see that one when he was pulled over by the cop in the drive-thru?
No, I just saw one where he was getting pulled over or something, and I thought he was just bullshitting.
No, he was really getting pulled over.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he's being a dick to that cop too. Because the cop was like, "Well, the reason why I pulled you over," he goes, "You didn't pull me over. I was in the drive-thru."
Damn. Hell, they'd take my ass to jail.
Yeah, no shit. But I just it's hard work. You got to keep at it, but it's totally doable because there's so many people making money on these streams, right? And like my goal is like I don't need everything to pay the bills right now. I just need you to start generating, right? And then once you start generating, then I can make it generate more from that. But just little by little, and then it's like spreading your risk out when you invest in stocks.
Yeah, I'm not really good at self promotion myself.
Yeah.
I wished I did have somebody that I'm probably gonna get somebody to handle all that stuff, but like it seems like every damn time I drop something on put something out on Spotify or whatever.
Yeah.
Hell, it won't come out till 3 damn days later or some shit that I did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you miss the thing. But, I mean, pushing stuff, you have to be on that all the time. I'd rather I like playing live shows with, I play a lot of acoustic shows live with just me and another guitar player singing harmony, whatever like that. And I really don't like people to hold shit over my head.
Right.
So I'm happy right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know if total success would mean total happiness, because I do what I pretty much want to, and I play around here, and I go out a little bit, but I mean, yeah, I'd like to get bigger and get my stuff out there and get heard.
Right.
It's hard to do though, but it'll happen.
Yeah.
Because we're keep writing songs. Me and Michael McGregor just had a song with a pretty big country artist out in Texas, a Texas artist,
But like
Creed Fisher. And
you have access to
oh
the
yeah,
world.
it's like
Yeah.
I mean, do it yourself now. It seems like to me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just it's hard to do it by yourself. You know what I mean? Like I feel you on that. And I agree with that person that said you just need to do it yourself till such and such. But I also disagree because it's like you got to put out some good shit from the get-go.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, you're not going to get the 4,000 or 5,000.
It had to take off.
Yeah, and so like just having like a small like-minded team. One person to edit video, one person to shoot it, and then one person to act in it.
Oh yeah.
You know.
It's man, it's crazy about pushing it too. I mean, hiring a team to push it, you know.
I wish I could find a group of students from UAB that were, you know, majoring in that field, videography or whatever, or like production, and go, hey, like we need to put together this show, like.
Oh yeah,
do your, you know,
that would help blow it up.
Yeah.
That I actually that first original, this guy was looking for somebody to do video on, music video on, and it just happened to be, you know, I hit him up, and they were students at University of Alabama. He done went through the Navy and everything, so he was a little bit older, but he was about to graduate, and he picked me to do the video.
Oh, nice.
I sent him the song.
Yeah.
So we shot the video right up here in Pelham at Pub 261.
Nice.
Dude died about a few months ago, man, over some freak heart thing or something.
Yeah.
But that sucks. But man, yeah, they come up there and both of them did it, and they got a grade for it. And then I put it out. It done pretty good.
Have you gotten like pictures done?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've gotten pictures done. My other older lead guitar player, Josh Beam, he took some good pictures, and then
so kind of give you an inside scoop, because like I've been wanting to add like photography to like the DJ services aspect of it, and so there's Birmingham School of Photography downtown that teaches photography classes. Well, if you need pictures, they need models. And
cool.
So, like, yeah, you can contact them and, like, get them to do pictures of the band.
They like to do different setups to get different view, different way. Heck
yeah, so it's Birmingham School of Photography.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Last pictures I had done, Dave Smith, he took some down in Helena. He's worked for Helena City News for about 20 years. Dude's good, man. He took some good pictures, and we'd wrote a song and sent it off, and it got top 10 in a thing, and they done an interview on us in Helena, you know.
Oh, did they?
Living there.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. We went out and shot some pictures, and a couple places I play, we sit up there, you know, and shot a picture too, and drink some beer, whatever. It was cool.
Community work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like that was one thing. Like I did a lot of community work back in Mississippi, and it, you know, not that I did it for business purposes, but man, like the business that you get off of that, just
the people
because
you meet, man.
Yeah, just because you're doing that, like these people will reach out to you if they need a DJ or a singer or this and that and other. Yeah, it's a good way to make like money.
Man, about this music thing, I love music, damn, but I'm telling you, the thing that I didn't realize about all this shit, playing music, the freaking people that I meet that I would have never met.
Yeah.
Man, I meet so many damn people, and that's cool as hell,
it's
that I would have never met.
Yeah, it's an interesting life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just I got stories that.
Oh, it's crazy.
I should write a book. Like I feel like I should write a book, but then I'm like, damn, I don't know if I need to put everything in there.
Oh, I definitely wouldn't do that. I don't know. I might would.
Maybe maybe I get older. Maybe I might.
Oh yeah.
So how many band members do you have like now?
Well,
how's that structure?
Just recently, me and a guy named Michael Hughes that played together a while back, we played together a duo, and it's like, he's pretty awesome and damn sings high harmony. So me and him could go on and do, and I mean, it was just like a damn power surge when we hit them harmonies together, and just had a good show. So done a lot of that. Band, we've done band stuff, and it's just after this COVID, I kind of got away from the band stuff a little bit, doing more acoustic house parties and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm all about a damn good time.
Hell yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Hell, I'll go do that. and usually it pays more
Yeah.
than a damn bar, you know.
Oh God, yeah.
But which I like playing bars too.
Yeah, I enjoy the whole aspect of it, and if I didn't enjoy that so much, I wouldn't be able to put up with the bullshit with the promoters and the club owners, and like a dude tried to pay me in weed one time.
Hey.
Yeah, like I got through, like I think I opened up for Juvenile.
Oh hell yeah, that's awesome, man.
In Mississippi, and I mean the fucking club is packed, right? Everybody clears out. I get my shit packed up, and he's like, he turns over this table like in the owner's box, and pulls out this quarter pound of weed, and he was like, "Rain, we're gonna have to figure something out." And I was like, "Bro, my fucking bill collectors don't take weed.
No, hell no, they don't.
They take money. I need my money."
I heard that. I've heard them. Some of them rap shows, man. They'll be walking off with, bags of cash like $70,000-$80,000 in their hand. When they leave the damn show, cash money.
Yes, I did the Rick Ross show. I opened up for him in 2007, and bro, they had so much cash running through that motherfucker. I mean, it's like suitcases of shit. Like, I mean, I'm talking like 30-gallon bags of fucking cash. Like, it's insane. Like I was DJing video back then, and they had outfitted the whole club with like these video screens. They probably spent a fucking good chunk of change, but they had 2,500 people in a venue that had a capacity of like 1,700.
Damn.
It was awful.
Hell, that money just generates, I guess, through all that.
So
take it.
So tell me about the America song. Like, where did that come from?
Okay, I don't know what kind of listeners you have, but being from Alabama, I'm like kind of in the middle, but
hey, it's all loud. Speak your
fall
mind. Speak your mind.
Fall more towards Republican side, and when all this stuff was going down, all these damn riots and shit, and with Trump and all, I voted for Trump. Damn, I mean, hell, it wasn't just him. It was just shit going crazy,
So how hard has that been for you in the country scene? Is that hard in the country scene?
Man, it don't affect me, I don't think. I mean, well, it does, because if I get pissed off on Facebook and start ranting, I've lost some people. But,
I stopped doing that.
Probably gained some. Hell, no. But you know what? It's kind of actually calmed way down lately. I don't know if, I mean, I guess I don't know if it's a good thing, bad thing, but we wrote that one about, kind of damn, they were, just all the stuff going on.
Yeah.
And that's how it just come into it. Yeah. And actually, Dave come up with that idea, Dave Schumacher, the guy in Colorado, and I went back and rewrote the whole damn song. And then he comes back and he says, I sent it to him, just acoustic, me playing it at the house. And he says, I love it, but I ain't got but 2 damn words in that song.
Wait. I was wondering, like, there was audio coming through the mic, through the earphones, and it was the, I had that stream going on over there. All right, sorry.
I sit down and wrote it out probably about an hour and a half. I sit down at the table one day a few months ago, probably 4 or 5 months ago, and he said, I love the damn song. He said, but I ain't got but 2 words in it. I was thinking, sorry, Dave, that's the point. Nah, just kidding. I'm joking. But no, I went back. It was kind of a little bit harsher, the first version.
Right.
But I was kind of pissed. But went back the night before I went to record it in Nashville. Hell, at like 12 o'clock, I went back and wrote a second chorus. I mean, took that other one out, wrote another version.
Should have went with the first
one.
Of
course. I know.
Should have went with the
first
one.
I know, man.
Because that was what you felt.
It was called America, or What It Used to Be is what it ended up as.
Yeah.
But then, he
I
had
know.
some ideas that he wanted to damn put in there, so, he's locked on it.
In his business.
Yeah. So I did it, and it, it come out good. I went the next day, and that song's like real high. So when I was damn writing it, I was thinking, man, we played it in a real low tuning, like full step down.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm going to give it hell on this. But then I was thinking, damn, I might not be able to sing this shit in key when I go to record it. I said, hell with it. I'm going to try it anyway. By then I maybe be able to. Ended up, it turned out to be a badass recording. And Ben produced that whole song, Ben Flanders. And I was pretty proud of it. And then we cut a video for it.
You should send it out to some people.
I know, man.
That do CPAC and
it's
like that.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I wished I had more damn. I don't know, more resources to do that shit myself.
Do you know a guy named? You ever heard of a guy named Tyson James
I hadn't.
or Bryson Grayson?
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah, we'll talk after this.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna maybe change your mind. I see your thought process on all that, and I think I might be able to change your mind a little bit and like give you some hope.
Hell yeah, man.
Right. But yeah, we'll talk about that later. So is this going to be on the album?
This one, we released it as a single. 4th of July, or the 3rd of July, or something like that. So it'd be out, and we'd done that video. We kind of shot that video quick, but man, I had a lot of help in a short amount of time. These people at the bar that I play at over here, the hangar, it's over at the airport, Bessemer Airport.
Yeah.
Man, they went and damn cleaned that place all to hell.
Yeah.
Damn,
nice.
I had a few guys that just like jumped in there, helped out, and my buddy Michael McGregor that lives in Nashville, he come down here on a Thursday. We shot it that night, and hell, his ass by Sunday he had already edited it. He wasn't playing around, which he always does that. But I had a lot of help on that, man, and I think it turned out pretty good.
So have you been able to gauge like the response to it yet?
It, for me, a damn 1,000 views in a day when I release a damn video.
Yeah.
That's pretty good for me. I'm not talking about paying for that shit. I'm talking about organic.
So I mean, like, has anybody like hit you up about it?
Yeah, I've had a few more radio people hit me up. Had one today out in Oregon.
Oh, nice.
And I'm gonna be on there.
Nice.
I'm gonna be on there like August the 6th or something. It's on Friday morning, and they're Pacific time.
Yeah.
He's like, "Can you do it at 8:15?" I'm playing that night before.
Yeah.
That's like 6:15 for me. I'm like, hell, maybe I'll stay up all night. Yeah, I'll do it.
So did you say that's going to be on the album, or not?
I don't know. I don't know. We got a bunch of stuff. It's probably gonna be on. Yeah, it's gonna be on some album. It's just a single right now. It's on Spotify and Apple Music and iTunes and all that stuff. But it'll probably put it on a full album.
Yeah.
Right now, a lot of people's releasing singles.
Right.
They'll do like 3 songs.
Or maybe you could just have it sitting as a single, and then if it starts doing well, then you can use it to maybe help a struggling project or something.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. I'll probably do something with it, put it on something. But man, if it gets out there and gets heard, but it's hard, man. I've had people play my stuff over in St. Louis and stuff on radio station, FM stations, but hell, Birmingham, it's like pulling damn teeth trying to get them to play my shit, and it's been put through a distribution people at CDX in Nashville to play it, but they have to download it, and you call them, and I don't know, man.
So is that radio station out in where was it at?
St. Louis.
St. Louis. Is that a Clear Channel radio?
Yeah, it's
It is
straight
clear?
up big FM station. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it just, man, hometown shit, like,
I know,
it's just
man.
so slow to
Hey,
support.
They
Like,
don't know how bad they're holding my ass back. You know, if I could get a few plays on a few songs, I feel like, but hell, I guess everybody feels the same damn way.
have you talked to like Oak Mountain Radio?
Man, I hadn't. I mean,
Yeah.
I've had a lot of people call. Even,
Yeah.
you know, hell, my dad, he's been talking about it.
Yeah.
He told me today he sent the guy a message. But
Yeah. I didn't know how hard it is to get a hold of somebody there, or how I don't know how big they are, or how little they are, or what.
yeah, I mean, it's just distributed to like 600 to 900 stations across here, FM. You know, and
Oh,
and
nice.
then my stuff has played on you know, like, what the hell's that? What's that station? You know, it's internet radio, but
iHeart,
yeah, and the other one, it's
Spotify.
hell, I can't know that. It's just a station. They'll have that one, Outlaw Country and shit, on there.
Shit, if I know. Don't get me to line.
You know it. I just can't. I can't damn call it right
Yeah,
now.
I feel you on that. So do you have like shows coming up soon?
Yeah, man. I don't have anything real big coming up.
Yeah.
Like I say, I play mostly like bars and damn
Where?
honky tonks and shit like that.
Sorry, what bars are you at on like regular basis?
Regular basis, I play around here. You know, like I play at Goodfellas and hell, I play at restaurants and
Yeah.
shit like that.
So do you have a schedule out somewhere, or is
I need to make a website.
yeah?
Dude, I'm a bad procrastinator.
I know.
I'm telling you.
You gotta let them know where you're at.
I know, man.
Because like they're like, damn, I like that America song. Oh, he's over at such and such. Like
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
Then you bring your venue business.
Definitely.
And you get
definitely.
some-
Oh, the shows have definitely got bigger.
Yeah,
And around here, you know, I've got a pretty good following.
nice.
And,
Yeah, you definitely got to let them know where you're at then.
oh, yeah, it gets, you know, it seems like it's growing and growing.
Yeah, I mean, even like it's like I should get a graphic art designer to do my shit and make it look nice. But if I got to get shit out, man, like sometimes I'm just like, fuck it. I pull up the notes app on my iPhone and I'm like, hey, I'm here, and here.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
I know, man.
Put a background on that bitch and let it roll.
I know it, man. That's like the difference in some of them artists, man. They put in the damn work, and then, you know, if the stuff's good too, it pays off.
Yeah,
I just gotta do that shit. I'm not.
yeah.
I don't know, man. I need to do it.
You know, when I was kind of experimenting with different ways to promote like the mixtapes that I was putting out, one time I was like, man, like, because all these guys would do a mixtape and then they would put it up on SoundCloud and they'd shoot you a link and go, hey, check my shit out, it's hot. Right? And I'm like, you don't even know if people are going to listen to that shit. And they're handing out CDs.
Oh, man.
Right? And they don't know who's going to listen. And so I had invested money in album art and CD replication. So I wanted to make sure that people were, if I gave you that CD, that you were going to listen to it. Right?
Oh, definitely.
So I was like, I got to create that desire, right? So I had some printed up, and I went up to 5 friends of mine at AT&T store that wanted a copy of it, and I was like, hey, let me just take a picture of you with the mixtape, right? And I took a picture of them, and I made a big deal about them getting a copy.
Make damn sure they listen to it.
Right, and so then I did it to a few other people, and then all of a sudden people were asking me for the CD, and then I was like, hey, don't forget to send me a picture. And it got to be so much, like people started like emailing me from like Canada and shit to send them copies of the project, and then people would automatically send pictures of themselves with the project, right?
That's cool.
So then it got to be a little overwhelming. I was like, man, like I got to get more CDs out, but I don't have time. Like I just got all this shit going on. So I reached out to like all my local business owner friends, and I was like, hey, look, I don't need you to talk about it. I don't need you don't even have to like mention it's there. I just need some counter space, right? Let me put it there. I'll get on social media and I'll direct people to your store to pick up a copy, and maybe they'll buy something from you.
Cool.
Right? And so
It's a good
people started
idea.
doing that, and it was just an onslaught of pictures of people. and it just created this like buzz online. Like you go to my Facebook and my Instagram page back like 4 years and just see just people, and it's just that grassroots movement with people that are going to spend money with you when you do a show.
Oh yeah.
Right, like that's that basis of your base is that grassroots movement, because that's people
Oh
that
yeah.
fuck with you.
Those buying views and all that stuff.
Right.
You'll see 50,000 views and then there'll be no comments, no nothing.
Right.
Those damn real shit.
Yeah.
That's where it's at.
Yeah.
You want the people that actually are gonna listen to the shit.
Right.
I don't care nothing about 20,000 people looking at it because it just popped up on their shit.
Yeah.
You
Like,
might get a few of them.
what I would do too, like when people would get a copy of the project, like they'd hit me up like on my inbox, go, man, it's
That
a
was
great
cool.
CD.
Yeah.
And so I would take that and I would screenshot it, and I made a folder called, whatever the project's name, feedback, and I put all the screenshots of what people were saying about the project. But then you have people with a picture of them in the project, and then all these comments about how good it is. So it was just a snowball effect. I'm telling you, it works. It works for any genre of music.
Oh, hell yeah. That sounds
it's
like a real good idea.
Yeah.
For real, I need to get with you.
especially working with local business owners, right? Do shit to help them out, right? And then just like next time you do a project, hey, just let me throw it up in there.
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
And that takes a lot of because like that. I don't know. There's just something about that physical copy with your local people, right? I mean,
yeah.
You ain't got to get on the road and do all that shit, but your people around here that'll come to see you.
Oh
that'll
yeah,
buy a CD
they're gonna
when
buy
you put
it.
out. You're right.
That's
Yeah.
the people that
Mhm.
that help you.
Yeah. So, all right. So we're gonna wrap this up, man. I really appreciate you stopping through.
Hell yeah, man.
We'll have to do another episode on
Oh, yeah.
on the topics we were about to get off into. Right. We
Sounds
just want
good
to
to me,
make sure we have the right audience for that. Right.
Oh, yeah.
I try not to dirty up my show with. I almost say dirty up, but politics can be such a dirty thing these
Oh
days.
yeah, and I mean, like I said, I'm kind of towards the middle.
Right.
I don't give a damn what nobody does, but
Unfortunately, I feel like these days, because I'm the same way. I've always been straight down the middle, but these days, us being down the middle isn't the middle to the groups.
social media has made it way worse.
Yeah. So I mean, we're not the problem.
No.
Okay? The politicians and the media and their little things, they're the problem.
Oh, damn.
Like we don't act like that toward each other.
No.
Yeah.
And that's what I told somebody. I said, somebody was talking about race issue. I said, man, anywhere I go, in my hometown or whatever, and we live in the deep south, never any shows do I have, everybody's always cool. They're
Yeah.
just out to have a good time.
Yeah.
But it's the people that make,
Yeah.
it's they make you think that.
Because most of us just want to raise our kids and work
Yes.
and take trips and want our kids to be successful, and that's all we really have to worry about, right?
Definitely.
But I'm gonna end with this.
Yeah.
Right. But there's a lot of money that's being made under that umbrella of racism and other things, and that money that's being made is not benefiting the people that it should benefit. And so you gotta see some of it for what it's for,
Definitely.
and it's a hustle. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
hustle. We do have social issues, but these people, they're hustlers. Like anyway, so you wanna give your links or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can just go to Jared Hill Music on YouTube. I got a lot of acoustic stuff on there. Some of it's older stuff, and there's a few things that's pretty good on there. And then Spotify, just check out Love and Family album, and then Here to Stay that I wrote with Alan Morgan. I released that as a single not long ago, and it's on any platform you listen to music.
So when are you gonna put the album out?
Man, I don't know. I mean, just
I think I already asked
singles,
you that.
they're already released, so I mean, like you can go listen to them right now and
Yeah.
just stream them and share them with your friends. If you like them,
Nice.
I appreciate it, and I appreciate you having me on the show, man.
Oh yeah, man, I appreciate you coming through.
Heck
so where are you at next?
I am actually playing. Let's see. Hell, I think I'm playing over here in Helena down at Goodfellas Saturday night. I'm playing a friend's 40th birthday party Friday night, private party. One I grew up with since I was like 5 or 6. And then
So what time are you going to be at Goodfellas?
I think around 8 or 9.
8 or 9?
I usually start around 8 or 9.
Gotcha. Cool.
It's a cool place.
Nice. All right, so we're out. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe this. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Every Wednesday we do this. We do interviews, live performances, sometimes DJ performances, pretty much anything that's interesting. So if you have any suggestions or you want to be on the show, hit us up at rainscorner@gmail.com. I am out. Peace.